accelerate to get more consumers. They slashed the prices. They cleared their aging stock to make sure that when customers come, they have plenty of options to buy. So if you're planning to buy something for grandma, you might as well buy a PlayStation for your son. You might as well buy. So it became a huge shopping holiday across the country. Now, in Uganda, when we're looking of creating something exciting for consumers, we also wanted to leverage the equity of already an international shopping holiday. And so we started with a few brands several years ago. And our goal was that we come together. The brands offer price support, the distributors, and Jumia also offers price support and free shipping. So we said with the brands that you invest in price, right? You invest in clearing your stock. Invest in acquiring and reaching more customers. Jumia will invest in massive awareness during this period of time. So what we saw is that Ugandans really embraced the concept of Black Friday. That we saw our vendors, initially it was mainly the electronics people. So those who were selling phones, TVs, appliances, were the first movers. They're the ones who understood quickly the concept that consumers, that when given massive discounts, will shop and they will come back, and you've gained a consumer for life. So we saw that the vendors bought into it, and the consumers also bought into it, and we invested a lot of resources behind it. We've been investing on average to about 800,000 to $1 million USD, typically in awareness and price support for the last five Black Fridays. So we've invested a lot of resources to make sure that our consumers across the country are aware that Black Friday is here, and Black Friday is a great opportunity to shop and experience all things that Jumia and its partners have to offer. Now, in the US, where Black Friday originates, Black Friday is one day. So it's one day and you're out. If you don't buy on that day of Friday, you're out, you lose out. So for Uganda, given the fact that we always don't have money on one day, that Black Friday might fall before the salary happens, we decided to do more days. In the first one, we did about 7 days. And even then, consumers, given the state of our economy, was not enough because some people were still missing out. There's some vendors who had their stock stuck at the airport, and if you do it just for 1 or 2 days or 3, they would not be able to have the right assortment for the consumers. So over time, we've kept on increasing the time that these offers are available to the consumers, largely to make sure that we give as many consumers and as many brands an opportunity to trade and transact with each other. Today, we're running Black Friday from November 4th until the end of November. That's about 26 days. It really gives consumers an incredible opportunity to find anything of their choice, from phones, TVs, appliances, electronics, fashion, FMCG items, you name it, available for these 26 days. So Black Friday in Uganda has become synonymous with Jumia. That when people think of Black Friday, they think of Jumia, they think of amazing discounts. And this has happened because of the support of our partners who have really invested in price support, who have really invested in giving massive offers and clearing the stock, in giving us quality assortment, and the partners who have come on board to make sure that their consumers can participate in this. Partners like DFCU Bank, who are not selling partners, but they are enabling partners. They enable transactions, they enable their consumers to be able to pay safely, to be able to transact online in a safe and convenient way. And it's because of partners like this that we've been able to grow the equity of Black Friday. Now, this Black Friday is especially important. As you can imagine, this economy has been difficult for all of us. I say that the year of 2022 doesn't have winners. I am yet to find who is winning in 2022, right? We're not winning. It's surviving, right? So when you're dealing with inflation, whereby there's a lot of cash chasing very few goods, but the goods are very expensive, not because the vendors want to hike up their costs, but because the cost of fuel, the cost of logistics, the cost of everything, cost of borrowing has gone high, cost of taxation is high, and so we don't have very many winners. What we've seen in the last 10 months or so is basically there's been a shift in consumer behavior. That consumers are more cautious. They're trying to save the money, which might be a mistake because the money is losing value every day. Maybe you should either invest it or spend it. So a lot of the businesses have not done very well, and consumers have not done well either. So this therefore puts us in a very difficult situation. And so we have to work harder to get the right offers for our consumers. We have to work harder to make sure that they can afford it, that we give them exactly what's relevant for the time, right? So we know that despite the challenging economy, people have to work, students have to go to school, people have to eat, businesses have to run. So what we've been building in the last 3 months leading to this November is building an assortment that's relevant for today, that consumers will find relevant for their financial situation, relevant for their businesses, for their schools, for their families. And so we appreciate the fact that you have really come on board, our partners, to make sure that this assortment is relevant for today and is relevant for the economic times. For the consumers who will come to Jumia this campaign, you'll find the widest assortment of products. You'll find the most affordable prices in Uganda. You'll find authentic products with warranty, that has insurance from Liberty, that has free returns for full refund or exchange of item. You'll find a convenient delivery network that reaches every part of Uganda. So whether you're in Kampala or in Gulu, Fort Porto, Kasese, Masindi, Kalangala, wherever you are, the price you will get is exactly the price people in Kampala will get. And so for me, this is our best campaign because it's the most inclusive campaign. We have invested in logistics, we've invested in pickup stations and drop-off centers to ensure that all Ugandans, wherever you are, you can benefit from this Black Friday. So I encourage our consumers in Kampala and across the country to go on the Jumia app, to download the Jumia app or go to the Jumia website, or they can call us and make sure that you can get the products you need at the prices that are the most competitive in Uganda. Our vendors have invested their resources, their time to build this together, and we know very well that for the customers who will come, it will be an exciting November. We look forward to a very, very happy November and leading into December. And I know that together we will weather the storm. Our partners, the vendors, our consumers, we're building something that really is robust, a robust marketplace. At Jumia, our desire, our hope is building a very interactive platform that allows our vendors to be able to list as many products as possible, be able to set their own pricing, be able to take control of quality assurance, and so on. So we want as many vendors to sell on Jumia, to reach more people, to have no geographical limits. And equally for our consumers, we want them to have access to an unlimited number of products, whether they're available in Uganda or from abroad. We want them to be the destination for shopping, for all their needs. And that's what we're building at Jumia. Now, this Black Friday is not just limited to physical products. This Black Friday also includes partners like restaurants, supermarkets. And this Black Friday also exists on the Jumia food platform. So for people who like a good meal from KFC or Java's or whichever restaurant that you enjoy, you will find hundreds and hundreds of offers also available to you this November. So our restaurants have been equally affected, of course, by the economy. Our supermarkets, the markets have been equally affected, and they too have put together a great assortment of products, of meals available at a discounted price. I thank you once again, and especially our partners who have put in their time and resources to make sure this holiday is successful. I once again thank DFCU for their leadership in making sure that they propel digital trade in Uganda, that they enable these online transactions, they enable consumers who want to use their card, consumers who want to buy and pay safely online. DFC Bank is a strong partner for that, enabling Ugandans to connect, to transact, to trade. So thank you, DFC Bank, for that. And thank you also to Liberty Insurance for offering our consumers additional layer of protection, that if you buy electronics on Jumia, Liberty insures them against theft and against unscrupulous actions. So if you're buying a phone on Jumia, you're buying a TV, you're buying an appliance, Liberty gives you some comfort that should something bad happen, they will cover you. Thanks, Liberty, for really being progressive and thinking ahead about how do you bring insurance closer to people who are buying everyday needs. Not just about health, not about travel, but people who are buying everyday items. They're able to use insurance at a very low cost with very seamless operations. So we appreciate the partnership with Liberty. We appreciate the partnership of our selling partners, as I mentioned. Oraimo, Pernod Ricard, Coca-Cola, Blue Flame, who is one of our oldest partners. So really appreciated. And finally, I want to appreciate our team at Jumia, especially the commercial team who has worked several months preparing for this campaign. Thank you for your dedication to our vendors, the dedication to our consumers, and I wish you all a very exciting Black Friday. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Another round of applause for our CEO. Up next, I'd like to invite our head of commercial, our CCO, Andrew Muhezi, to tell us about the Jumia partners this year.
I think this is a setup because I don't know how I speak after Ron has spoken. Eh? This guy wants me fired. Good morning, everyone. You're welcome, and thank you so much for the support you give us to make Black Friday a reality. I didn't know how impactful Black Friday was until last Saturday when I was in Golobi Market. I'd gone to do weekend visits to some of our vendors there, and then I bump into one of my old friends who owns a border board, and I say, okay, I have since changed roles to Jumia. I say, how is it going? He say, ah, Jumia, there's this campaign. First of all, he didn't know the name of the campaign, but at least he knew that there's something that comes up in November. And he saves all year round to make sure that he buys an appliance or a phone or something can take home to his wife to say, look, the year has ended in a good way. And I stopped taking things for granted from that point on, because we do not know how far, how impactful this offering is to the people we serve out there. To go to a platform where you can find a variety of goods at affordable pricing with warranty and insurance, I think for me is a very, very, very unique experience. And I want to thank you all for making this a reality. I think let's give you a round of applause as our partners for supporting us this way. This Black Friday, we have more than 10,000 offers for our customers. Discounted offers between 5 to 10% across all the categories: phones, appliances, television, fashion, groceries. It's going to be a bonanza of sorts. It's going to be a chivulu, if you know that word. Eh? So honestly, I invite you to rally our family, friends, relatives to come and take advantage of these. We want to make sure that we clean it out. We want to support our people out there despite the difficult economic times we're in. This is the opportunity to save some money and come and get that one item that you've been dying to have in your collection. So thank you very much once again. I will leave it there for now. We'll take questions later, but to say thank you, and we look forward to working with you through this campaign.
Thank you very much, Andrew. Next, we'd like to welcome our CMO, Ben, to give us an update on our Black Friday preparations. Round of applause for Ben as he comes up.
Good morning, everyone. Like Andrew said, this is people want us fired here. Thank you all for coming. We really appreciate you making the time to join us for this launch. Black Friday, like Ron said, is one of the most important events for us as a business, not just for Jumia, but for partners. We'll go for 1.29 on that day. Washing machine, a top loader on the market, 900,000, 1.2, 1.5. So I think 490 is fair enough. Huh? 490,000 is fair enough. So that would be the price for washing machine. This is the lowest we can settle for. And many other offers of that nature. So on a scale, we have 6 offers. We even have the cheapest soap on the market. The cheapest bar soap on the market.
midnight on Friday. So 11 to 9 midnight, so Thursday to Friday. Are a DFC customer like myself, you will get an extra up to an extra 20% off on your purchase. So on top of getting up to 60% off, you're getting an extra 20% off. So surely, if this is not a proper Black Friday, I don't know what it is. So we look forward to
family, and of course, getting onto the platform and shopping with us. Yeah. Thank you all, and we look forward to an amazing Black Friday. Shakib, stay. There's something I forgot, and I'm sure my team will kill me if I don't mention it. We have on-site games that we do. However, unlike other years where you spin the wheel, you get a washing machine. Yes, those things will happen. You spin the wheel, get a TV. We have other games like the Jumia Tower, and now we've introduced the Jumia Hero. However, instead of just giving you appliances, this time what we're giving you are points that you can convert to cash, and you can use them to shop on the platform. It's a first on the market. Nobody else has it. As usual, we are a king of firsts. But yes, you will be able to play games on site. And just in case you're looking for that extra 200,000 to top up, go play some games. Find that 200,000, use it to top up and pay for whatever it is you want to buy. So we'll be giving out actual cash for the points for all games that we'll be having on the platform. So thanks.
Thank you so much. Next, I'd like to invite Mr. Jude Kansime, Head of Marketing DFCU, to come and give us our key address. Thank you. Round of applause as he comes up.
Okay, thank you, Shakib. Ron, the CEO of Jumia. I think for some of us, the first time to come here, we were having a chat with the Jumia team, and I was telling my colleagues that maybe we need to understand some of the few innovations and agility that Jumia is bringing to the market. Yeah. So we are happy to be here, Ron, and we appreciate us on this Black Friday. We're happy to be part of this Black Friday as well. Of course, my colleagues from DFCU and the media. But I just have a few written scripts here, but I'll probably just pick and choose. But when Andrew was speaking about the power of Black Friday, I just recalled, I eavesdropped the conversation as I was getting into the bank. I think it was last week. The security team that sort of mans the gates at the opening. So I overheard one of them, I think he had an issue with his phone. So his colleague told him, no, don't worry, Black Friday is coming soon. You'll be able to get a very good phone at a very great price. So that's just underscores, underpins the power of Black Friday. It's been here, I think Ronnie said 5 years now, 6 years now. And spot on, it's now like, what do they call it? For those who know English, something that Ugandans look forward to. And as DFC, we are happy to be part of this year's Black Friday. DFC is coming on board this year as a platinum sponsor. And I I'll just briefly talk about why DFC, because we're in the financial services sector. You could be wondering what's the connection between banking and Jumia, but I'll explain that. Yeah, so as Roy indicated, we're coming on as a payments enabler, really. And I'll explain that. And what that means that if you're a DFCU customer and you use your DFCU card, Visa card, yeah, we have various options. There are debit, gold, platinum, credit card. Then you'll be able to earn a discount on your purchases. And the discount we're talking about, as Andrew indicated, is up to 20% on an array of items, looking at electronics, clothing, foods, and beverages. Basically, the entire array of products that will be available, you'll be able to get up to 20% discount if you use your transactions are contactless. So what means customers actually don't come to the banking halls anymore. And obviously that as a bank, then that means you need to find the customers where they are, basically along their journeys. So if I'm using my card to shop, then as a bank I need to find you there and also give you an offer that speaks to that kind of shopping behavior that you've taken on. So, and Jumia is one of, it's a strong partner for us. To be able to do that for our customers, and that's why we're coming on board this time with this offer, up to 20% off if you use the DFCU Visa card, any card, be it the debit, that's the blue one, or gold, platinum, or even the credit card. You'll be able to get up to 20%. So what basically Andrew said, you get the 60%, it was 60, and then if you use your card, you actually get another 20. So you can actually get up to 80% in total discount. And of course, as I just conclude also, we know, as Ron said, this has been, I think when the year began 2022, we were all excited, we had all these goals, and then guess what? I think Russia happened, Russia and Ukraine, threw a curveball to us. Then I also have another outbreak, Ebola also coming through as well. So it's been a difficult year for everyone. I think no one has won. Even us in the banking sector, we've actually not won. Yeah, we've actually not won. So we believe that as we get to the end of the year, we need to keep the festive spirit, difficult despite the challenges that our customers are going through. And we believe that this year's Black Friday is actually meant to bring some cheer to the shoppers out there, to our customers, and then to our customers who embrace Jumia. And that's how, as the FCO also giving back that way, make sure that the year ends on a good note for our customers as well. So as I conclude, Ron and Tim, we're happy to be part of this year's Black Friday. I was just wondering what, I saw 3rd November, 11:59, and I was wondering, okay, what's the secret behind 11:59? Until Andrew let the cats out of the bag, and I think I'll also stay awake up to 11:59 and just try my luck and see, never know. I'm starting 4th November at the end of the month. And for Ron and team, once again, we thank you for the partnership. This is a start of so many other partnerships that we'll be doing together. I look forward to a successful Black Friday. Thank you very much.
I think that deserves a bigger round of applause. Thank you so much. Next, I'd like to hear from Raphael from Liberty to tell us what Liberty has in store and talk more about the Jumia Liberty partnership.
We all believe economy ecology, right? It's really tough. And what Liberty is here to say is that you don't have to wait for another Black Friday in case something bad happens. Isn't that nice, guys? So if Uganda becomes a Ugandan and you lose your asset, you lose your gadget, we have a number of power surges. You've bought a new TV and power is on and off. There's a fire, accidental damage for those that have young kids that play around. All we are saying is that you don't have to wait for another Black Friday. Talk to Jumia and get your asset replaced. I think that deserves it. So we thank you, Jumia, because we have walked this journey together with the team here. We thank you, and we are looking forward to seeing that more and more products are able to be purchased with another layer of protection. So we shall keep working with Jumia to make sure that you have another layer of protection. To the security guy who's saying his phone is damaged, to anyone, no one wants to lose the asset. We work so hard for them. So it's a big risk because no insurers want to go into such spaces. But it's the way to go because that's the economy we live in, and we are here to give back. So thank you everyone, and we thank you, Jumia, for the opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Liberty. Our final speech before Q&A is more of a testimony. I would like to welcome Mr. Boniface Kipro, from Head of Sales from Starbucks, to come and let us know what it's been like working with Jumia as a
producing our product. It was a bit tough, and we thought of ways on. We've entered into a market, and everything is locked. The shops are locked, and we were depending on agents. So it was an opportunity through Jumia to partner. So today, Bwana CEO and the Jumia team, we are really grateful because we got you when you are already on track to deliver. So I remember we just introduced about 2 months, then we entered into a partnership selling through Jumia. For the first month, it was a bit tough, and we managed to sell around 240 kilos through Jumia. But by the end of the year, the same promotion, Black Friday like this one, we were in 9,000, about 9,000 kilos, which was about 200 million. So if I testify as Starbucks, it has been a journey of a lot of partnership. Without partnership, we would not be where we are. And most people would wonder, how could you catch up with the market so fast with such a product? This is a domestic product, and at that time, even up to now, the economy has been very hard for all of us. 2020 was COVID. 2021, again, we had issues. 2022, we still have a lot of issues. But still, to me, I would not say it was all lost. Because we came in, we got a partner who are the right partner, took us through the journey, and we are here because of Jumia on that product. So partners of Jumia today, I know you have the right partner, and you will never go wrong. We are also looking forward to be among the top partners soon, and you will see us. Because I'm very certain that if it was not for Jumia, maybe we would be like 3 times smaller when it comes to gas. We've been thinking around with your people on commercial on how to bring all products on board. I know sure it will come in to pass. We were thinking of a shop which can sell everything, but Jumia is providing that option where you can buy anything conveniently wherever you are. And I'm sure with time, even fuel and the other products will also be sold on Jumia like any other product. And if you see 3-5 years ago, nobody would imagine that I would have a shop with everything in it. We thought of one-stop center, but one-stop center cannot have everything. In our stations, we've put restaurants and what have you, but still there is that customer who can't walk in. He cannot walk into your petrol station or your agency because they want convenience. And that convenience has been provided perfectly by Jumia. In the side of this promotion of Black Friday, us, even the employees themselves, you will see them working, they work at Starbucks, but still buy from Jumia. Yet they are selling the same product. So I would really say what you've done as Jumia has created a big awareness on our products. One, it has also promoted us in terms of sales. It has also made, there is someone who has never seen Starbucks, but has Starbucks gas, which would not have been possible without Jumia. So we are very grateful of that. To whoever who is still outside, they are missing a lot. They are really missing a lot. You might not be seeing it now, but when you join Jumia, I'm sure you will see what I'm talking about. I don't want to talk. I want you to test. If you have a shop, anything, any product can sell in Jumia. We are giving out very good offers this time round. And these offers are meant to rejuvenate us back. We know the economy has been bad, but still, we as Ugandans, we need to soldier on. We don't need to go down because of the economy. Actually, the economy should be a challenge to us to work harder and build our nation. I know time might be limited for 1 month, but I am sure if you are closely monitoring the promotions offered by Jumia, you will know about other promotions coming in February, June. So you will not miss out. If you miss out Black Friday, make sure you catch up follow the calendars very well. I didn't know that there were other promotions. I didn't know there was Jumia anniversary, the Tech Week. But right now, I'm like, I have the calendar of Jumia. It is in my fingertips. If I see a customer calling on 1st December, first of all, I ask them, do you have a calendar of Jumia? They say, which calendar? Other promotion coming up. So at the end of this promotion, we also expect the other promotional periods to catch up and also provide better deals, and we grow together. So on behalf of my team, Starbucks team, we are very grateful, and we urge everyone to be part of this promotion, push very hard to ensure that if you miss out, then let your friend not miss out. Let's publicize the promotion. Let's ensure that all our products are listed. You might see some a bit challenging to list, but if a bank like DFCU is here, who can miss to be here? Because we are in a business in a way, with any product, insurance. I mean, the business we are doing is all about convenience to customers. So if you get a partner who will provide you convenience in terms of payment, in terms of insurance, in terms of delivery, I mean, it's a win for all of us. You can lose as an individual, but you cannot lose as a team. We will complement each other always. We will complement each other on fuel offers. We will complement each other on insurance offers. We will also complement each other on any other product which is in the market. I mean, I would really wish that even if I don't make a margin out of my product, but the customer is satisfied. The customer always wins when there is a partnership to grow him or to ensure that there is convenience on customer's part. So thank you very much. I'm very grateful for this opportunity. Thank you, and have a good promotion ahead.
Thank you so much. And to people watching online, you have an opportunity to win some prizes. Randomly selected someone on Twitter called I Am Father's Son. You win yourself a free Starbucks gas set, courtesy of Starbucks and Jumia Black Friday. Please, I know you're watching, reach out to us in our DMs and we'll be able to get to collect your prize. We have many more Starbucks prizes to give away, and we'll give them away throughout the rest of the week. But first, I would like to invite us to do our Q&A session. If anyone has any questions. Any questions for anyone? I'm ready to.
Hello, my name is Tom. I'm the head of commercial for Jumia On Demand Services. Yes, Jumia Food is also having amazing offers on all cuisines, up to 50% off, buy one get one free. All our key partners, KFC, Mesa, all the major restaurants that you know are participating. So watch out for those offers as well. We also have offers on groceries. That is the dark store. Some of you, the Jumia Food Mart. Yeah. So you also have offers on groceries. They are also up to 50% off on a couple of products, wide range of products. So watch out for the Jumia food offers as well. Thank you.
Any other questions?
Thank you. So on the point of inflation, indeed, inflation, as I mentioned earlier, is a very difficult economic condition to cure, right? So let's start from, as you mentioned, above 10%. I mean, government has two options: either increase the rate of borrowing, the cost of borrowing, right, or artificially interfere in the economy by fixing the prices. Given that we live in a free economy, government has taken the other option, and they have raised the cost of borrowing to try to reduce the amount of cash circulation on the market. But it has not interfered on locking in like what Kenya did. Kenya did subsidize fuel, which is a temporary measure, but now they're rolling back the subsidy. And Kenya also did lock in a few basic essentials on cost. In Uganda, everything is floated, so inflation is still going high, but the money circulation is coming down. So you've seen, for example, the dollar rate is coming back to what it should be. For businesses, it's very difficult, of course. Fuel prices are still high, so consequently the cost of goods is still very high. We know this very well, that as a result, our customers and our vendors are in a very difficult situation. So the first thing we've done is making sure that the assortment that we have put up for Black Friday is relevant for consumers. So given that consumers are focused on things they need for work, things they need for school, things they need for their businesses, things they must get before the end of the year, the assortment we put together with our partners is conscious of that, both on price, but also the nature of products that we're pushing, right? So you'll see more groceries than ever before. You'll see more home items. You'll see more things to work, things to go to school. And so it is extremely important that not only do we have the best pricing, but we also have the most relevant assortment to make sure that we can be with our consumers in a very difficult time. The other question was on Ebola. Of course, I mean, it couldn't be worse timing for Uganda, because we had the longest lockdown of any country. We had 2 years of lockdown. Then we thought that when the lockdown was lifted on January 24th, that this would be the year that we would finally begin to accelerate to better times. But obviously, inflation happened, driven by the cost of fuel, then the war in Ukraine, of course, played a part. And now, as we, in our last quarter of the year, we're hit with a massive Ebola scare. It's a big issue. We've seen tourists who have cancelled, and basically it has dampened the mood of consumers, right? So it's a big issue. Practically on our end, our priority is to make sure that our customers, our vendors, and our staff are protected. So the hard-hit areas, for example, Mubende, unfortunately we've had to suspend deliveries to that area. This is not something we like, because there's people who now need us more, because no one is moving in and moving out. Jumia delivery is more relevant. So we're studying that situation to make sure that as soon as it's safe, we'll be able to resume our deliveries, because we want them to continue to participate in the economy. So we are not delivering there now. And we're watching internally, of course, we're taking on SOPs, but I think it's a scary disease, and we, like all of you, we're being vigilant, and we hope that it can pass. The last question was on how we have done performance, or what to anticipate. So it's difficult, right? It's very uncertain in the sense that consumer behavior is evolving and changing very, very fast. Some of it driven by these global winds we're seeing of inflation, now Ebola. It's difficult to predict. But one thing that we know is that number one is that we've built a strong equity around the Jumia Black Friday brand that customers have come to trust. When it comes to November, Jumia has an incredible assortment of products and deals that they can count on. So we know there's customers who are waiting for November 4th. We know that. We also know that our vendors are ready to participate in this. They have put together incredible offers, and we know that they too count on this to accelerate their sales as we finish the year. We also know that we understand and we look at the trends of our consumers on our platform. So I can predict that our customers will be happy. That one I can predict. And so I will also predict that our customers will be safer than before because we have insurance on the products. They will have more options in more areas because we have expanded our delivery to almost every part of Uganda. So for those that will come, they will be happy, they will come back. And we'll see that we'll continue to grow this narrative, that we'll continue to grow the business of our vendors. So I'm confident that people will be happy. Thank you.
Any other questions? Two more questions?
Thank you. I'm called Rogers Atipenda. I work with Edge and Soft Power. I had two questions. One was for Ron. I don't know whether I should postpone it for the future.
Yes. You can.
I've forgotten your name.
Ben.
Ben, about that 1 million voucher. I think it's going to excite the public. Would you be kind enough to explain more? How can people find it? How can they look for it? Before, how have you been handling the Black Friday rewards program? You talked about an e-tower, and then a new invention. Could you explain more about it? Thank you.
Okay, so the 1 million shilling voucher. To find this voucher, just download the app and look for it. It's that simple.
Look for it.
Just look for it.
Where is it?
Download the app. It is on the app. So that's where you find it. Download the app. It won't be on the website. It will be on the app. So make sure you have the Jumia app on your phone. 11:59, start looking. And yeah, we wish you all the best in finding it. But it will be found. We are sure it will be found. But look for it. On the games, like Jumia Tower, Jumia Hero. So the innovation is, instead of giving people vouchers, what we want to do this time, in the spirit of making the economy better, we give you cash that you can spend on the platform. So instead of giving you a voucher for an extra discount, we are giving you money that you can spend on the platform instead. So what happens is, as you play the games, you earn points. Those points you can then convert into money that you can use on the platform. So all you have to do, again, have the app on your phone, play any of the games. As you gather points, you're gathering cash, which you can convert and use for your purchases. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Ben. We have one more winner from YouTube. Someone watching from YouTube is called Echadoy Aaron. Echadoy Aaron, you win yourself a free Starbucks set as well. One more. Any last question? Okay. Yes.
Thank you. Ismail, I work with Wicked TV. I would like to give us, how have you found out how the Black Fridays have impacted on people's lives outside there? And what can you talk about? What can you talk about it, that impact on the public?
Well, number one, remember how we started on how Black Friday evolved, right? Is that, so I'll start with the businesses. That we know very well that Black Friday is especially important for our partners. I think Starbucks gas is being delivered. So absolutely Black Friday is very important for both our consumers and vendors. And for vendors, it's an opportunity to get into the black, as we mentioned, by clearing aging stock, right? By introducing new products into the market, by leveraging the amazing awareness that Jumia brings to the holiday. So we see typically we have about 5 times more sales in November than we did in October, right? So we generate 5 times more sales in November than the month before. So these are sales that are made by real vendors, real partners who are selling anything from fashion to groceries to electronics, you name it. Whether it's a small shop of arts and crafts, whether it's a small fashion designer, that everybody sees an uptake in demand because we've built the awareness of Black Friday and we invest a lot of resources in marketing and awareness. So we've seen that, so typically 5x the impact. This impact is not just on vendors, right? We have partners within the ecosystem. So those who do our logistics, these are independent companies who do our logistics, they too see an uptake in business. Then we have agents of our pickup stations. These are independent individuals who own pickup stations across Uganda. They too see that 5x impact within their business. We have our own staff. During November and December, we hire hundreds of seasonal workers. These are people who otherwise would have no work. Young people, students, where it's their first job. And so we hire hundreds of people who get to work with us, and a good portion of them, we retain them going into the new year. That's how Jumia grows from these kind of campaigns, is that we do hire a lot of temporary workers, but we do keep some of them. So there's an impact on hiring and jobs. Then we have partners like banks at DFCU that we hope that we can generate transactions for them, whereby their customers, get into the habit of using their Visa and MasterCard, their DFCU card, to buy and purchase online, learn the convenience. It's better for the customer to use less cash. It's better also for our partners to use less cash. There's less risk. There's less cost of a remittance. And so when we grow the usage during this month, our partners also grow something with insurance. We hope that our consumers, when they're buying electronics, 5x, that will be 5x the insurance policies that we sell. It's a campaign that benefits the whole ecosystem. Our vendors, our staff, our partners on logistics, our partners on payments, our partners on insurance, and hopefully the whole economy. Thanks.
Thank you so much. I think that's our last question. Next, we're going to have a small giveaway. Yeah, we're going to ask you to go. Yeah. Thank you. What did you knew? Yes? Yeah. Free delivery. So far we have a few, there are 8 to give. Yeah, but we've given away a few already. We've given away 2 online, 1 on Twitter, 1 on YouTube. I would like to get 3 volunteers. There's 1 person there. 1 person there. Farida, you wanted to. You remember? Farida was our first volunteer. Then a lady from Vickland. There's someone else there, another lady from Hima Cement. Sorry? And let's do all ladies. Lady here from the press. Yeah, the ones, you guys know you're going to cook. We'll start from Farida. Come kick us off. Good luck. No pressure. No pressure at all. And if you want to try again, you can only try again once. Good luck. 3, 2, 1, spin. Hey! There you go. Win yourself a full set. I don't know if our Starbucks head of sales can come and give this away. No rigging, eh? No rigging. So, sir, if you'd like to come and help us give this out. I think this is a full set. Thank you. Round of applause. Thank you so much. Thank you. Next, you can also spin. 3, 2, 1. Give it up. Let's go. Nice. Thank you so much, sir. Please come back. Let's give this away. Yeah, just pick one. The name? A round of applause. It's exciting times over here. I will have, thank you, lady from Hima Cement. Okay, let's not try again. We're going on a good round. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Banange. Congratulations, Ben. Ben, do you want to come and give this out? I'm going next. I want gas. Congratulations. There's one more. One more. Let's go, Hajat. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Uh-huh. 100,000 shillings Jumia voucher. Where is it? It's going to be online. Please just take a picture moment with him. Yeah. Thank you. Just shake hands. Just shake hands for the camera. Thank you so much. So thank you so much. Please, we are done with our giveaways. The men will come for Jumia anniversary. So thank you so much, everyone, for coming to our Black Friday launch. Who do we get today? Free spin. Who are you giving it to? If you win, you choose. For men. Banana. I don't know, it's on, I don't know. It's this side, Friday. So you'll win 100,000 shillings Jumia voucher. Congratulations. Please reach out to Liz, she'll be able to go to you. So next we just have a picture moment. I'd like to get a representative from each of our partners to come out here. We'll take pictures. Yeah, if you can get someone from DFCU, someone from Liberty, someone from Pernod Ricard, someone from Blue Flame, who else? Level Up, Vivo, please. We're going to go 3, 2, 1, and then everyone goes. What do you say? Black Friday! You see me? So I'm going to go. Are we all here? Yeah. All right. So we go. We're all going to raise our hands and say, Black Friday. Yeah? 3, whichever one you want. 3, 2, 1. Black Friday! Try this again. 3, 2, 1. Black Friday! 3, 2, 1. Black Friday! One more. There's one more. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for coming. Wish you have a good day and a good week. And the most importantly, wish you have a great Black Friday. Thank you. All right.